Welcome back, everyone. It is time to delve into the mountain and see what we can find. Oh god, we're crawling in here. Hey. There are people flying on dragons inside the mountain. That doesn't seem like a very appropriate thing to do. Seems a bit unsafe. Oh my god, I can get on one. I can get on one. Oh my god, I need to get the shiny. No double attacks.
All is well that ends well.
Come here. My gosh. Get that. Okay,
Your blood shall run cold!
but not cold enough. Okay.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Oh my god. Yay! Oh my goodness. This is the best thing ever. Don't mind me, any of you. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I am. Oh my god! I feel like I'm playing Spyro. No, no, get out of my way. Get out of my way. I just want to pick that up. No, leave me alone. There we go. That's all I wanted. I take it back when I said that it wasn't safe. This is the best thing ever. Yeah, I see you there. My god. Whee. Oh my goodness. Attached to the ceiling. I can fly! So much stuff. Okay, anything else out here? No. This is so much better than any other mount I've gotten so far. Just fly right on over the other enemies. Oh no. Well, I guess you can't come with me. Huh, buddy? It's okay. It wasn't meant to be. And yet, there's a bee. Oh, blah. Nope, I want the bee. Give me the bee. Why is everybody so angry here? Actually, perfect time to do some healing. Why do I have to suck at being a healer? God. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Nice. Right. Do you have... Yo, you do have mid-heal. Excellent. Ow. Oh, that wasn't as bad. It wasn't nearly as bad.
All is well that ends well.
Alright. Oh, we get another dragon. Leave me alone, man. There's nothing on this trail. Very disappointing. Except that snowman. Which I'm now suspicious of. Why are there... Angri-La? Well, there seems to be something at least. All the way down here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in your cave. I just want to check out what's down here, guys. Excellent. Staff of Anti-Magic. Excellent. Instead of having a Shangri-La, we have an Angri-La. Sounds like a bunch of people who don't know how to calm down. Although it is very, very pretty. That guy needs a jacket. In fact, they all need jackets. Why are you so undressed?
Temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the Luminary?
I don't know. Maybe it's high up on a mountain, close to the light of the sun that illuminates the world.
It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angri-La are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
Hold up. Time out.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough! All of you! Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Oh, hello, small child.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Excuse me, could you please take a look at my hand?
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps. But his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the Luminary?
No. Yes, I am.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
And he called me young man.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is... incomplete.
Well, that guy's training is obviously incomplete. He's not bald yet.
Welcome to Angri-La, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the High Hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Okay.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain.
Please don't be a transformer.
Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
Alright, yeah, you guys back off. Back off. I love your hat. Okay, so we've got stairs. Also got a small inn. That's nice. See if there's anything in here I can break. Aha! Oh my. That's the luminary tax is what that is. Okay, and we have a store. Hello. Hello. Even here you have bunny girls. I find that very odd. What's this? Message from the High Lama. Disciples of Angri-La.
No doubt the events of recent days have come as a shock, but I urge you, do not lose hope. Let us honor the memory of our fallen master by devoting ourselves wholly to our training. The wheel of time is always turning, but with good karma, we may speed her soul's progress back to the light.
Okay. Oh my god, your hair is adorable, child. Look at you. Excuse me, I need to read your books. Smash your pumpkins. Oh my god. Don't go hungry. It's widely agreed that Angri-La's unique style of cooking grew out of the need to provide delicious nutrition for the monks to perform their grueling training while still adhering to a strict vegetarian diet. Perhaps the temple's most famous dish is the legendary Bam Bam noodles, which are served only at special festivals. Claims that this is the most delicious food in all the world are certainly not unfounded. The meal is said to symbolize pride in one's achievements, and anyone capable of making the arduous mountain climb in order to taste them firsthand has every reason to be pleased with themselves. Where are the noodles? Girl about town. Puerto Velour. Why is there a Puerto Velour tourist pamphlet here?
Start your day with a lazy morning relaxing by the water and enjoy a traditional breakfast of pancakes with coconut sauce and strong Valorian coffee. Then make your way to the beach, where you can sun yourself while enjoying a good book and snacking on delicious tropical fruit. The sweet, juicy flavors of fresh Valorian produce simply can't be beaten. Once the day starts to cool, make your way to the casino to try your luck at the tables until it's time for dinner at the hotel's world-class restaurant. The chef's special is out of this world. Finally, sit at the bar on the beachside terrace, sipping a cocktail and losing yourself in the stunning saffron sunset, or the bartender's arresting azure eyes. This is just one of the many ways to while away a day in delectable Puerto Velour. If it sounds like your idea of fun, then don't delay. Start planning your trip today.
All right, infomercial over. Hi. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna break these. Hey. What? Light the fires, prepare the pots. Excellent. Where are the pots? Lovely view. Excuse me, I was summoned here.
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the Age of Heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth.
Oh, whoops, I missed my training.
Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
Wait a second, does Hendrik know that I'm a prince, by the way?
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
Aww.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the Field of Discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
Okay. I see a cave.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
Okay. Excuse me while I check upstairs real quick. It's a door that I can open. I am very surprised. Ooh. Nice in here. Very nice in here. Yes, it is. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Magic water. Books. Book of Wisdom. The Sutra of Angri-La. The Master teaches that man is the world, and the world is man. To devote oneself to good deeds is to serve the world. To bring goodness into the world is to protect it. The Master teaches that through suffering we learn of ease, that through sadness we learn of joy. To love mankind, and thereby the world, this is our duty. Man is the world, goodness serves the world. Learn good things from bad, and thereby love the world. These are the wisdoms of Angri-La, realm beyond the clouds. These are the precepts by which we live. Fair enough. That is a good code to live by. On the nature of the naughty stick. Oh dear. The Grand Masters of Angri-La wield a mighty weapon whose name echoes through the ages. I speak not of the wave-cutter scimitar, nor of the staff of torn clouds. No, I speak of the naughty stick. The origins of this legendary tool of instruction can be traced back to the very founding of Angri-La. It is said that the stick itself chose the very first Grand Master. Some believe that it was carved from the branch of a Yggdrasil, that even a dragon could not break it, though it tried with all its might. Of course, it is best known for its use in punishing young monks for lapses in focus. The pain it inflicts is rumored to be so severe that acolytes fear that their very souls have been spanked from their bodies. I believe that is the best book I've ever found. That's just the best one. Story time! For anyone that feels the need, likes stories. When I was little, my dad used to, it was for a very brief time when we were actually pretty little, that spanking was done with a yardstick, and it didn't last very long because my sister, genius that she was at that tender, very small age of like, I don't know, 7, put on like a bazillion pairs of underpants and jean shorts, and he spanked her, and it broke. Like, a piece of it went flying across the room, and everybody started laughing and he had to leave the room because he was too embarrassed to continue. So, no more spankings after that because that just didn't work anymore. It was funny. On to grounding!
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history. And of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin.
Ooh, story time!
Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, Ai, accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Yeah, Hendrik, who was it?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship.
Aww.
It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now, allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
See, that makes me a little bit worried when it's like, oh, we've never heard of that person. It's like, what happened? Why is he not remembered? We two sworn companions, Erdwin and Morkant, do hereby pledge to lay low the Dark One, though it cost us our very lives. May this pact stand from now until eternity. Or, like, did Morkant and Erdwin have a problem like Hendrik and Jasper, where one of them got really jealous of the other one and decided that, you know, darkness was the best thing?
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones.
Gross?
If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
What did he do?
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master.
Oh dear.
With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honorable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times.
Oh my god.
The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
I love you, Hendrik.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us. but in this respect at least, we can provide.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have an interesting talk with Rab when we find him again. That night, the High Lama holds a banquet in Kirin's honor. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training and eat, drink, and dance till the early hours. Then, morning comes. And everyone was hit with the naughty stick.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Well, fine. Oh, I slept in here? Doesn't seem like a bedroom. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone else slept as well as I did in the weird room up top.
Ah, Luminary, I trust you slept well last night. His Holiness awaits you outside. It seems he is keen to wish you luck on the next stage of your journey. He has said he intended to speak with you alone, but I hear raised voices coming from the other side of the door. What could be happening out there, I wonder?
Why don't you open the door and find out?
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Hello? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit.
Was he short and very round?
The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Well, it's the naughty stick for you.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
We do this all the time.
A Knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We
Nobody
must
has any
depart
objection
the
to that?
summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
No one has any questions for that kid? Nothing? Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. We are all very confident in his abilities. I'm okay with that. But we'll head up the mountain in the next episode. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.